Oh man, I feel good recording during the daytime. It's always a good feeling. I feel like I'm powered by the sun.
You do?
Yeah.
You're such a night animal.
Yeah, but I'm powered by the sun according to Nick Cannon and his anthropological views.
True, I forgot about Nick Cannon.
You forgot about Nick Cannon?
I did.
You forgot about the best anthropologist on the planet?
I did.
You must have forgot about that because you are not powered by the sun. According to Nick Cannon. As a matter of fact, according to Nick Cannon, you're not even human. You're barely human, according to Nick Cannon.
How did Nick Cannon get away with saying that?
He's Nick Cannon, man. Listen, anybody who was once married to Mariah Carey can say whatever they want. We're like, Nick Cannon, you can't say that, although you were married to the greatest Christmas album ever.
Buys you a lot.
Yeah, it's like, has Mariah Carey been canceled through all this?
No.
There's no way she ain't racist. There's no way Mariah Carey ain't out there. It's, she probably like sings her racism in falsetto.
So you can't get mad at it?
No.
You're like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. It's actually
beautiful. I don't agree
beautiful.
with it, Mariah Carey, but that was gorgeous. Those pipes are gorgeous.
I say they because I feel like she has handlers, but I feel like they do a good job of keeping her out of the spotlight. Because you know she says crazy stuff.
You think she's just like constantly like aimlessly wandering into the spotlight?
Yeah. Oh, you walk around singing like that all the time.
Yeah, with like
spotlight will find you.
Like she's wearing like big ass sunglasses, a bathrobe, and slippers, and she's just wandering into the spotlight.
Yeah. For sure.
Just singing the N-word. I could see Mariah Carey having trouble. I could see a whole team of people with those canes, those long hook canes, like yanking her back out of the spotlight, yanking her away from microphones and podiums.
Yeah. She probably she feels pulled to any microphone.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, for me?
Yeah, it's like anytime she says the word well, they just jump on her. It's like, well, hold on. Get Mariah Carey out of here. Welcome back to Two Jack Bros, the only health and wellness podcast that barely talks about health and wellness.
It'll make you feel better, though.
It does make you feel better, and I think that's the health and wellness that we're giving out.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we might not give you tips on how to do crunches better.
Yeah.
But you'll be like, yeah, maybe Mariah Carey is racist. They do a good job of keeping her from the spotlight. I feel better already.
Yeah.
I feel better already. Speaking of which, I did have another week of getting to bed by at least 11:30, and I really feel like this week I'm ready to wake up and start my morning routine.
Morning routine.
I'm about to start a morning routine for the ages.
Nice.
Yeah,
what does your morning routine include?
This is where it gets tough because naturally, being raised by a single mother, I'm prone to chaos. Mm-hmm. So I would prefer to be able to wake up and improvise my morning routine every morning. Yeah. But that wouldn't be a routine. No. I need to get some masculinity into my morning routine and have some rigidity. I need to have a morning boner. We just wake up and just erect.
You're gonna wake up and bone this week, huh?
Well, I'm not gonna wake up. That's your choice. Whether or not I wake up and bone. I can't pre-decide that. Okay. You have to decide whether or not I'm gonna wake up and bone. I'm wake up bone ready. I'm gonna wake up every morning. Bone ready.
Bone ready, okay.
Yeah, and go. I'm going to just look down and look up and go, mission accomplished.
Is that your whole morning routine? That's my whole morning routine. I think you might have set your standards a little low.
Well, yeah, right around my waist. Set my standards right around waist height. Just wake up and be ready. Well, I don't know, man. It's one of those things too. It's like when you're starting a new routine, you don't want to go too hard too soon so that you overwhelm yourself and then you're out of there. Yeah. Yeah. I go wake up with a boner too hard. I've never seen it this hard. Yeah. It's so hard it hurts. But I do.
Scare you right back to felicity.
Yeah. Just I'm not ready for this. I just go back to bed. So. I definitely want some sort of working out to be part of my morning routine. I definitely want some sort of meditation to be part of my morning routine. I definitely want some sort of eating breakfast and hydrating to be part of my morning routine. And then getting to work, then getting stuff done. Like I want to feel accomplished by lunch so that I can just stop for the day. Not a lot of people. I don't feel like a lot of people. I want to have the new routine. I want to work so hard before lunch that the rest of America is like, maybe we should all be doing this.
Dude, I'm totally down for that. Like, I go hard in my morning, and then, like, lunchtime afterwards, like, I have to work the rest of the day, but, like, usually the rest of the day is like, okay, let me do my desk job stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, let me answer some emails, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta work on it. I gotta figure out what it's gonna be, man. It's gonna, I mean, no matter what, I think just getting up in the morning and getting to bed at a decent time and getting up in the morning has really increased my potential productivity.
Potential is off the charts, man.
Dude, I got a lot of productivity potential.
Yeah.
A lot of potential. That's what I keep hearing about.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, man, you could probably get stuff done.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that about you for a long time.
yeah.
Just waiting for it. You're the long-term game. Yeah.
21 years. Eventually, I'm going to start getting stuff done, and she's going to be like, I'm a good picker. Ooh, that Ansley sure knows how to pick them. Right now, it's just like, Ansley, what the fuck? What was I doing in college? What was wrong with me in college?
I looked up some techniques to help you fall asleep because I was interested when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Do you want to see if they're good techniques?
I'm curious to hear. I mean, I've already mastered sleep, but I'm curious to hear what the people that are trying to get on my level are doing.
Yeah. So number one, they say to do some deep breathing.
I'm a big deep breather.
Yeah.
Not much of a meditator, but I'm a big deep breather.
Every time the kids annoy you.
Or it's just like walking through the fart cloud of this house.
Holding your breath.
Just, doing dishes as long as I can, like poke my head outside. Come back in and do laundry. Like, yeah, that's how I do my chores done.
Yeah.
Deep breathe through chores.
Right. Guided sleep meditations.
I'm not big on meditation. I just told you that.
I know.
Meditation is gay.
But your morning routine's gonna have some.
Yeah, my morning routine is gonna have some gayness to it. Like I'm not. Like, I mean,
once I leave the house, you and your partner are gonna get the gay stuff.
Like a disco ball's gonna drop down. I'm gonna dance with my hands over my head.
Yeah.
That is. I feel like that is a funny thing to describe. That somebody just went gay, like a man that dances with his hands over his head.
Yeah.
You better get your hands below your shoulders, dude. That is like how high up do you feel like the hands have to be as a dancing man for that to be gay? You
don't think you can dance hard with your there's hard dances, like you can pump it.
You can do one hand above your head as a straight man.
Oh.
But if both of you if you have one hand going hard above your head, you're a New Jersey Italian.
Yeah.
You probably got sick triceps.
Yeah. Definitely the tank top.
Yeah, from what I learned last night, they're called meatballs.
Yeah.
Those New Jersey Italian jack dudes.
Yeah.
They're called meatballs.
Okay.
So you're definitely a meatball.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get that other hand up there.
Yeah.
You're not a meatball anymore. Well, you could be. I guess you could be like a gay meatball. I don't know.
I'm sure you could.
I'm not here to micromanage meatballs.
No, they can come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think
Is that because your hips are too? I think it's like as soon as your hands get high enough that your hips have so much, loose room to wiggle.
Yeah.
That's where it changes.
You feel like a man's hands down by his side are keeping his hips in check?
At all times. At all times. Holding them from the wiggle. Because men want to wiggle too.
Yeah, but also at the same time, it's like your hands have to be down holding your hips in check, but do not do that by putting your hands on your hips.
There are a lot of rules. It's hard being a guy, huh?
I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's like, basically, you can dance, but don't enjoy it.
Because women, we can dance with our hands on our knees, over our head, wherever we want them.
Well, I mean, but although it does, where your hands are as a woman definitely portrays your level of classiness. I'll put it to you this way. If you put your hands on your upper thigh, again, palms facing your thigh, back of your hands facing out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You put them like right below the pelvis.
Yeah.
We can work with that.
Yeah.
Like once those hands slide down to mid-thigh-ish,
Yeah.
you're starting to get a little bad burrito-ish. Right? That's like that's definitely on the cusp.
Yeah.
Right? But once those hands touch those knees, you definitely were not raised by a father. That definitely expresses whether or not you had two-parent household.
I think that just means the party's about to get started.
Yeah, it's like hands right up, like hands on the hips. You know, it's like, all right, she probably came from a good family. Hands mid-thigh, it's like, well, her mom and dad probably fought all the time. You know, hands on the knees, like there was no dad in that house.
Fair enough.
There was no dad in that house. That woman is. That's a bad burrito.
You can self-check yourself if you're listening to this as a woman.
Yeah. I mean, it's like seriously, you know, like dance for the family home you want, not the family home you had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, if you find yourself sliding down to the knees, slide them back up.
You're saying you don't have to be a bad burrito?
You do not have to be a bad burrito. It is all your choice. I don't want to belittle anybody's bad burrito-ness out there, but bad burrito-ness is a choice. Like I don't want you to out there be, oh, woe is me, I can't not be a bad burrito. Yes, you can. You cannot be a bad burrito. All you got to do is upright posture while you dance. That's it.
Such a dad.
Yeah.
Stop bending over.
And there is also a little bit to be said about, again, like once a man's hands are above the crown of his head, it's like, dude, it's a little suspect. Right? It's like, now I'm starting to feel weird about you bumping into me while you're dancing, dude. You gotta get those hands down. Get those hands down. But so with a woman, if a woman is just above the head, it's alright. She just likes to have fun. She probably came from a good household still. And then, basically once the elbows are locked out, as a woman, that's no good. That's no good, man.
That just seems like somebody who's like pretty toasted, like.
Yeah, well, most bad burritos are pretty toasted. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's one of the indicators. It's an economic indicator for a bad burrito. Also, too, if you want to really take it too far, there's like your hands on your knees. You're already you're dancing with your hands on your knees as a woman.
Hand on the knee, hand in the air. Hey.
I don't know. It's a little. It's like looks a little conflicted. I don't know. That's tough. It's tough to say. But there's also, I think that's how a bad burrito recruits other bad burritos to join her team.
How?
One hand on the knee dancing, one hand up in the air. Like, come on, girls, rally around this.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, and then we can move on to the next sleep tips. But once you're a woman dancing, again, you're standing dancing, and your hands are on the floor.
Oh.
And your knees are not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your hands are on the floor. You're still on your feet.
Yeah.
It's irredeemable.
Irredeemable.
There's no coming back from that. Like the most you can come back is hands to the knees. That's the only you're not. You're not gonna stand straight up after that. It's gonna take years and years and years just to get those hands to the knees. But yeah, so. You're welcome for that.
Thank you.
See that? The only health and fitness podcast out here that's just getting it together. All right, so what's some more sleep tips you got?
Number 3, stop the blame game. Stop thinking about why it's your fault that you can't sleep. Stop blaming your kids. Stop blaming your husband for being annoying. Just stop the blame game.
Just stop blaming systemic racism for your inability to sleep. Stop blaming the patriarchy for your inability to sleep. Man, I gotta stop blaming Mexicans. Fuck. Fuck. But see, hear me out though. No, I'm just kidding. Go through a litany of reasons why Mexicans are keeping me up at night.
It's the siesta.
Yeah, it's not. It's probably Puerto Ricans. Maybe Brazilians. I have a lot of jiu-jitsu nightmares.
Yeah.
The Brazilians are keeping me up at night. I was thinking about this the other day, how funny. Speaking of things being gay. Again, when I say that things are gay, even if I'm joking about the sexuality gay, if I'm not just saying using the old school way that people like something stupid is gay, even if I'm actually referring to gayness, it's not really an insult. Like, a lot of the things that I do are gay for the most part, right? Like, jiu-jitsu, pretty gay.
Pretty gay.
Pretty gay, right?
Or I guess if you're going with me or another female, maybe abusive.
It's a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is only inappropriate or gay.
Yeah.
It's like, either way, it's like, they shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't feel right. You know, but so, you know, and in jiu-jitsu, this is one of the gayest things that I do on a regular basis in jiu-jitsu, right?
Butt grab?
Support. Just being supportive. Being, like, so it's the same thing, like if you're fighting against somebody in jiu-jitsu, it looks cool, but if you're like being supportive, that's when it's gay. Or like if you see two women doing flow drills, it's like erotic.
Yeah.
But when they're fighting each other, it's like aggressive. It's a fight.
Yeah.
But if they both are working with each other, it's like, whoa, I shouldn't be watching this. You know, this is like, this is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Right? Are they dancing down there?
Are their hands and feet on the ground or their knees are not?
Yeah. Anytime a jiu-jitsu woman is in turtle, it's like does not have a dad. She does not have a dad. She's turtling up like that?
Yeah.
No way. No way. So one of the gayest things that I do on a regular basis is being supportive, and here's how. So, you know, if you are a colored belt that's like blue and up, at least in our gym, we're very supportive in, you know, of the white belts. We're constantly trying to encourage, and that's the other word I was looking for. So we're very supportive and encouraging to the white belts, and we're also, if they do something wrong and we're able to submit them for it, the next time we're like, dude, this is what you were doing wrong. Don't do this. Don't let me do this to you, or it's bad news.
Yeah.
Right? So one of the things that you don't want to ever have happen is somebody grabbing your collar with their hand, because once they had your collar, as we call it, lapel, which is gay. But once somebody grabs your collar,
your lapel,
your white collar. It's a white collar. Once somebody, actually, I only train in a blue gi, so I can only have a blue collar. I'm a blue collar guy. Actually, I don't even have a blue gi.
No.
I need one now. Even my white gi has a blue collar, so just, you know. So when you grab someone's collar, that's a threat for a choke right around your neck. You can pull that right around the neck. And so I was grappling with somebody the other day, and I had his back, grabbed his lapel. He had a lapel. I'm a very masculine man. I had a collar, and choked him. Right, and so afterwards, I was like, listen, you cannot let me grab your collar like that. Once I grab your collar, it's bad news, especially if I have your back. Started grappling again, got his back again, right? And I'm going for the choke. And, you know, like when you have somebody's back, your head is right by their head, you know?
You could whisper in their ear?
Basically. I mean, I whispered into his ear. Right?
I know you did.
So I grabbed his collar, and he took both hands and pulled my hand off of his collar, and I whispered into his ear while I was holding him from the back, "Good job. That was real good." And I just started cracking up. Like, I'm like, this is so gay. I'm not going to stop. This is very gay.
Yeah.
This is very gay. All right, what are some more sleep tips?
Avoid clock watching.
Clock watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't even have a clock.
No, it's like, where did they get a clock? It's 2021. They have clocks? People have clocks out here?
Yeah. Avoid alcohol before sleeping.
All right. I don't drink alcohol at all.
Yeah. Write your worries.
Write my worries.
Yeah.
Man, I'm mostly concerned that I'm going to have to do homework right before bed. That's one of my biggest fears keeping me up. Like, oh my God, did I not do my homework?
You got to journal.
Yeah, I got to start fucking journaling.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Is that it?
Avoid blue lights before bed, like TV screens, computers. Yeah. And if you've been trying to sleep for 20 minutes, get up, walk around, and then come back and lay down again.
That's part of my problem, though. Like, I get up and walk around. I walk straight to the refrigerator and just start eating sugar.
Yeah.
Is that the problem?
That's not good.
Yeah. I don't even have baked goods or any sort of candy in our house. I put sugar and butter on a spoon and just eat it. This is all I want, man. Sugar and butter. That's all I crave.
Yeah.
The later it gets, the more I'm craving sugar and
like
butter.
A sugar butter vampire or werewolf. Like, you come out late at night, werewolf, you like...
I'm more of a sugar butter succubus.
Okay.
I just eat sugar and butter and get erect. So, Yeah, that's good. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's health and fitness.
Yes.
We did it.
Yeah.
We accomplished. That was like, we filled our quota.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk more about dicks. Yeah, what else you got for us?
Oh. Have you ever heard of Japan's Naked Festival?
I don't think so.
I believe the formal or the proper name is Hadaka Matsuri.
Yeah. By the way, I forgot to press record. I just pressed it.
You're horrible.
Yeah. Well, I made sure the cameras were on. That's worked this time. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mess up sometimes.
Yeah, this happens a lot.
Yeah. It's because, I'm too overconfident with all this new sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, I can't do anything wrong. And I just sit down and be like, mission accomplished. It's like, dude, you haven't done anything.
No, nothing.
All right. So I'm gonna keep that. I apologize for all of you listening to it right now who had to bear with whatever ambient noise that was also available in that recording. I apologize. That was all my fault. Ansley is completely innocent from this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, all right. So what were you talking about, Japan?
Hadaka Matsuri,
Okay.
the Naked Festival.
Okay.
So typically...
Are their genitals blurred out?
in the pictures?
Yeah, well, no, in real life. You know, like, so you might not know this because you don't know anything about porn. But Asian porn, you're not allowed to show their genitals.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's like a lot of blurred out genitals.
So like Asian porn is like some watching and lots of imagination?
Yeah, it's just basically, you know those Acme black holes?
Yeah.
It's just Japanese people just sticking their black holes together.
Just hump.
It's like they're wormholing.
Yeah. They must have like underground, like American porn available there.
Like maybe in America, maybe. Like
you don't think there's any like the underground markets like in Asia where people can get like porn without black holes in it?
I don't know. Maybe the porn is the underground market. You know, like that.
Yeah.
That it's porn at all.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know much about Japanese porn culture.
Man, porn stars over there don't even have to have good genitals.
I don't think anybody really has to have good genitals to do porn. I think you just have to have willing genitals to do porn. That's pretty much it. If you look at some of these porn genitals, you're like, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that going in? Yeah, there's some wild genitals out there in porn.
Yeah.
But again, they're willing. It's like I feel like there's so few people that are, believe it or not, I don't think it's I don't think the supply for porn stars, I don't think the cup runneth over.
Yeah.
You know? I think more people are raised with a father in mind than we believe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So Naked Festival.
So typically, they gather like thousands of men gather, and they celebrate blessings of a bountiful harvest and prosperity and fertility. And it starts in mid-afternoon with an event for young boys because they want to foster interest from the younger generation. But then in the evening, 10,000 or so males spend 1 to 2 hours running around this temple in prep, and it's like full of water. And they're purifying themselves with freezing cold water, and then they all go in a main temple, and they wear like
Wait, so
a
it's just
loincloth.
a bunch of naked Japanese men splashing each other in a pool?
They got a loincloth on, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just playing grab ass and splashing each other?
Yeah, basically.
All right, this sounds sick.
And
it's like, why are we not doing this in our culture?
they also wear white socks with their loincloth.
Yeah.
You gotta wear. They're like all dads.
It's like all like hundreds and thousands of naked Japanese fathers. That is pretty ridiculous.
So then at 10 o'clock, the lights go out. They're all going to the main temple at by 10 o'clock. The lights go out, and a priest throws 100 bundles of twigs and 2 lucky sacred shingi batons into this crowd of humans, and they all fight for them. And if you get one, you get a year of good luck.
They fight for the batons
and the twig bundles.
and man.
But the batons are more lucky. Like
so, it's just like a bunch of like naked Japanese men like tiptoe running across the water, like and just like soaring at each other.
Yeah,
it's just crouching tiger, hidden bird.
Yeah.
Oh
You think, I mean, it is twigs and batons and dicks. You think that there's a lot of just grabbing. Like, I got
Probably.
one.
That's probably one of the techniques that you use. Like if you and another person grab the stick at the same time or the bundle,
Yeah.
like you just jerk him off, and like as soon as he comes, you just take it and run. That would be for sure. I guarantee you that's a technique. Like if the tug of war is getting a little too dicey,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm gonna have to, because of course you're making a sacrifice because like the tug of war, you have two arms on the bundle,
Yeah.
and then you're like, man, this is tough. I gotta make this risk to take one hand off the bundle to jerk off your enemy,
Yeah.
and then it's like he has to be like, in order for him to stoically
Get jerked.
yeah, because it's like he still has two hands on the bundle,
Mm-hmm.
so he's either gonna have to like grit his teeth and be like, I don't care that I'm being jerked off. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to allow myself to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Or he's going to have to make the risk and hope that he can jerk off his enemy faster.
Is that what the white socks are all about?
Yeah. I mean, jerking off and white socks just goes hand in hand. We know that. That's in every culture.
Yeah.
That's just a cultural phenomenon that just happens to exist across the globe. I think that's why white socks were made in the first place. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
So for COVID, they had to figure this out this year. So they only let 100 men come who had all gotten a shingy in the past years.
Oh, just the best of the best?
The best of the best got to come this year.
They only let the best of the best compete.
Yeah.
That
But they
is
said they didn't
wild.
battle. They said they just prayed.
I bet they didn't battle like with the best of the best. Like it seems like they prayed. I don't know if you saw the movie Hero with Jet Li.
No.
But there was a part in Jet Li where these two sword masters came up against each other. And rather than fight physically, they basically had like a chess battle.
Yeah.
But with what they would do in the fight.
Yeah. Like in their minds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fought in their minds. It was like,
Yeah.
it was kind of like there's like an underground group of like black dudes in New York City that hang out at parks that act like they know Kung Fu.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they took some Kung Fu lessons or maybe they have some teachings, but they just basically go, oh yeah, what I would do is I go here and then go here, and it's just like this. Oh yeah, you would do that? Oh, I'll elbow block, starve defense,
That's such a dude like thing to do. It's like, oh.
So at that Japanese naked festival, they were like, well, I would jerk here to the side, overhand grip. It's just like, and then they said, oh no, he went with the overhand grip. I would pull my hips back. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They were mentally battling. They were mentally seeing who can jerk each other off the fastest. There's a bunch of naked Japanese men sitting in a baby pool going, oh, just trying to hold in comes. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. He got me.
They also prayed for the end of COVID, and I think that's why things have turned around so dramatically.
Thank you
past.
so much, naked Japanese dudes.
Right? I think it was them.
I was wondering what was happening here.
Right.
Like all the numbers are going down and
Yeah.
everything. Like people are outside feeling good. Nobody's really being mean to each other like they used to be about masks and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's getting kind of. I mean, it's like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for battling to the come for us.
Yeah.
Man, that's how you in Japan, that's how you do a corporate takeover.
Come battle.
Yeah, you just you go into you and your boys go into another corporation and jerk everybody off until they come, and then nobody can get anything done. You can't. You gotta be erect in Japan to be a successful businessman. That's what a corporate said. They go in there, take over each other's businesses, jerking each other off until nobody gets anything done.
Is that why it's so disturbing when women come into the business world?
Dude, how are we gonna progress as a business now? It's it's like we can't have women jerking off men. That's gay. It's very unbusinesslike. Welcome to Two Jack Bros. If you're here for the first time, welcome. So, what else you got for us, Ace? What else do you got up that sleeve of yours?
In Liberty, New York, there was a guy who was trying to make a device for his brother's or for his child's gender reveal party.
Mm-hmm.
He was making a bomb, and he exploded his bomb, and he killed himself and injured his brother.
Do you think he did it on purpose because he had to do a gender reveal party?
Maybe.
It's just
like, what kind of contraption are you trying to make?
Yeah, that's too much. I think he was trying to add too much flair.
Yeah.
To that gender reveal party. It's just like, calm down, dude.
Yeah.
Just relax. It doesn't need to luckily, because what do you think it would have did to the people at that party?
I know. Well, in 2019, a 56-year-old grandma was killed when her family had made a pipe bomb that exploded while they were planning the gender reveal.
You shouldn't be making pipe bombs.
No, that's not gender reveal parties.
Period. Period.
True,
if
true.
part of your plan for a party involves a pipe bomb,
don't invite grandma.
dude, you've lost your way.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. These gender reveal parties are getting a little ridiculous though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why does there have to be what is up with America that it was either going to go one of two directions, these gender reveal parties. Either they were going to start having explosions or we were going to start injecting everything with cheese. Like, that is the American way. Like, the American way, it's like we take something, we take an idea, and like, how can we make it better? Cheese or explosions. We either got to make it blow up or we got to fill it with cheese, man.
Now somebody's going to have exploding cheese.
I think that would be pretty sick if you revealed a certain cheese. Like, you revealed Swiss cheese, that's a girl.
Yeah.
Because it's got the holes in it.
Yeah.
Right? And if I would say Jack cheese.
Jack cheese is your little boy.
Yeah.
Everybody eat your cheese ball.
Everybody eat your cheese ball. Tell us what we are having. And it's just somebody, I just don't know cheese that well.
In California, somebody started a wildfire with their pyrotechnic device that they use for their gender reveal, and a firefighter died trying to battle it.
Yeah, I think that was I don't know if that might have been one of those things that Snopes got involved with. I think that was maybe that's what happened, maybe that's not what happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that might be, you might be peddling conspiracies right now.
It was about time. Yeah? We're that deep into the podcast.
It was going to happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
I can't even tell how long we've been into this podcast because I started to record her so late.
So much potential in you.
Yeah. A lot of potential. A lot of potential. Again, I apologize for that early sound issue, but it's worth it. This episode is worth it. Get on board, man. Get on board. Oh, excuse me. I just burped a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm glad we didn't do something like that.
Me too. I don't like it.
Yeah. And it's like, what is wrong with just opening the box and having balloons come up?
Well, it sucks because the gender reveal party sucks, so people are trying to make it better.
Yeah.
With explosions.
Yeah, just do explosions. Just do the explosions.
Yeah.
Right? It's like so there was there's a funny video that goes around. It's a gender reveal video. And it's a family of, mom and dad, and I think 3 kids. So a family of 5 altogether, and they're about to have another kid. And they have these gender reveal guns. It's like a potato gun.
Okay, yeah.
Those potato guns. And they each have one. And so they're like 1, 2, 3, and they all shoot their potato guns in the air. And then the little boys that's right in front of the dad, his potato gun does. And it's like a fucking... confetti, blue confetti is coming out, but it's hard. It explodes out of there because it's America.
Yeah.
And the little boys doesn't work, so the dad bends down to see what's happening, and it worked.
Yeah.
Right in his face.
Yeah.
Right in his face, man. That is that is funny. I feel like that is basically what America is. He was like, Like America is a bunch of wild coyotes with like our eyebrows singed off
Yeah.
and like black soot on our faces.
For sure.
Yeah, I think we might be the most adorable humans on Earth.
Yeah.
Like we're not necessarily the biggest. There are other countries that have like bigger, more solid humans than us.
Yeah.
But I think as far as, taking the most explosions per lifetime,
Yeah.
I think we're definitely in the lead across the globe.
Yeah.
Like nobody can take as many explosions. I still have like 10 or 15 explosions that I didn't take yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot more to do,
I got a lot. We're like, I think each American is born with 100 explosions.
Oh, I've got a lot more to go then too.
Right? Or probably maybe 9.
That's a lot
maybe
of
9
explosions.
Maybe
Nine,
you all get
yeah.
9 explosions.
Yeah, like
10,
a cat.
10 if like the dumber you are. Like I think average intelligence people have like 9 explosions.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good amount.
Yeah.
If you're an idiot, you got like 20 explosions.
Oh yeah.
20 good explosions in you.
Yeah.
You better make them count.
What's an explosion that you've been involved in?
I've been involved in some fireworks going off, some M80 situations.
Yeah.
Not necessarily close enough to like blow off a finger or anything.
Yeah.
But close enough to feel the shockwave when I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
So I've never had soot on my face.
No.
Never lost, but I've dodged. I feel like I've dodged a lot of bottle rockets and shit.
Yeah.
I grew up in the hood, man. Bottle rockets get aimed towards people.
Yeah.
Like bottle rockets in the hood don't go straight up in the air; they go horizontally. That's just how we do them, man.
Yeah.
The bottle rockets in the hood lean. Yeah, they just lean to the side, so they go sideways. Yeah. What else we got, Ace?
That's all I brought to the table, man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I think this might have to be a short episode because I want to minimize how long of an episode that we're putting out with that beginning sound issue.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that.
You should. You should get your shit together.
I know. But I am getting my shit together some.
Yeah.
And dude, you gotta make little improvements and be okay with that.
I agree with that.
You can't look at every setback as a failure. So the setback in the beginning of this podcast, it wasn't a failure, it was a setback. We'll creatively figure out a way out of that.
Yes.
Right? And so I've been in the I do all the grocery shopping for the most part. And I grocery shop every day, and one of the reasons I grocery shop every day is because I don't always remember all the things to get every time I go shopping.
No,
so
not at all.
It's just constantly me going back to the grocery store to get the thing that I forgot the day before, and then not remembering the things that I had to get today.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm always one day behind grocery shopping. The other day, I was at the grocery store, and I got basically everything that you asked for.
Basically.
No, I got everything that you asked for.
Okay.
And some extra stuff that you didn't even know we needed, but I checked the cabinets and saw.
Ooh, look at you.
So it was like, just like I got your cottage cheese.
Yeah, you did.
Crushing it. Right? I got your was it a yogurt involved? I think it might have been yogurt
Greek
involved.
Yogurt, yeah.
Greek yogurt. And then
get my limes.
I got your limes.
Got my limes.
But I was remembering your limes as I walked past because like there's a cheese area and then there's an area where the feta cheese is, and they're completely different areas, almost opposite sides of the grocery store.
Yeah.
And so, I walked past it to get the limes, and I was like, I feel like I need something from over there.
Yeah.
And I just like went over there and just looked at it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, feta cheese. And I got the feta cheese. I was like, oh, I got everything she asked. I felt so accomplished.
Yeah.
So accomplished. It was one of my crowning achievements at a grocery store.
It was good. It's good stuff.
I was gonna come home and do everything on the grocery list reveal party.
With a pipe bomb?
I had a pipe bomb in the grocery bag. It's just like, all right, everybody stand back. Everybody stand back. Get your reveal party hazmat suits on. Yeah. That's it'd be funny if everybody has to show up in like their bomb squad outfits to every fucking every reveal party. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, dudes. Man, I'm so annoyed that I forgot to start this recorder. But I also don't want to deprive people of the absolute gold that we were striking in the beginning of this podcast.
You'll figure it out. I have no doubt.
I will figure it out. I have the potential.
Yeah.
To figure it out. Also, check out our Patreon. $1 gets you into the Patreon. That's all it takes. Get all of our exclusive premium content on our Patreon. We'd love to have you. And we're looking to do more things on the Patreon, especially as I'm getting my routine down. Things are going to start popping up. I feel like previously I was making, not empty promises, but like promises that were going to take a while to fulfill, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like now that I have the absolute energy to get shit done, which is the best thing about getting to sleep at a decent time. Because until I was getting to bed like by 11:30, I was religiously getting to sleep at like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting up at like 8:00, 9:00 in the morning because I have to be a father to kids. So I'm only getting like 5-6 hours of sleep.
You know how bad that is for your health?
I think so.
It's horrible.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's like you don't even, again, not to like harp on this too much, but if you only get like 5-6 hours of sleep, you wake up. You don't even wake up with a boner. Your dick is like, dude, wait, not yet. Not yet. You get up when I get up. We know how this works. I'll get you up.
Yeah.
So anyway, just thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I apologize. Whatever inconvenience that early sound issue has caused for anybody listening to this podcast. But, I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't think the cameras, like the motors didn't start on the cameras at that point. So the sound, it might sound a little echoey and weird, but I might be able to fix that too. But whatever. Let me do shout outs and get off this podcast. It's, we'll take a little break and get the Patreon in. And then, see here. Let me get these shout outs up. Should have had these ready already. All right. Shout out to Mike Butler. What up, man? What the fuck is up? Mike Levy. What the fuck is up, Mike Levy? I'm not going to do them all like this. Lizbot, Doc, Kevin Stevens, Julian from Canada, and his wife, Meg.says.so, Kevin Lau, Mary Jo Butterly, Nicole, Rod, Janelle, Courtney, Rick, Coach Rick, Andrew Pace, Keith Butts, Kyle Hancock, Erica Daniels, Levi Mercer, Justin Masabi, Ezekiel Ellis, Logan Ryan, Roger Down, Rob, Joe Francis, Joe Francis and his girlfriend's company, Saved by the Wreath. TJ James, our man down under, holding us down. He changed his name on Facebook, and I was like, who the fuck is this?
Oh.
Yeah, he's maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I'm
maybe maybe he changed it for a reason. Yeah, leave him be.
Yeah. But I did, because he sent us a message thanking us for the shot. I'm like, who is this trying to like sneak, like trick me into giving them a shout out on the podcast?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening here? I didn't appreciate the reverse psychology that was being played on me for a split second.
Yeah.
And so one thing that I never do, not to like, I'm not trying to extend the podcast, but when I'm having an exchange with people on Facebook and stuff that I don't know, I never go to their Facebook to see who they are.
Yeah.
I never do that. Like, I don't need to see who they are. I don't want to know what they look like, because if I ever encounter this person in real life, I want, because a lot of people don't take their online life to the real world. I do. Like, if somebody's mean to me online, if I see them in person, I'm like, I don't forget.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to know who they are, so that I can just like encounter them the way that I encounter all new people in real life. Right. But
I want to know who they are.
But this dude was like, had me. I was like tripping. Like, I was like, wait a second, what? Who the fuck is this? So I actually went to the page and saw that it was not right away. It was days later.
Yeah.
It was because I thought about it for days. It's like, who the fuck is this tricky little dude trying to trick me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I went and saw it was our man TJ down under holding us down, and so anyway. Nick Cupsey and his 2 books, the Lost in the Mail and the 5 People You Meet in Wawa. Give that man's material a check out. This old guy, don't remember who you are, but I hope you survived COVID and all of the. He was a white old guy, so I don't know if he survived getting the whole cancellation of 2020.
Yeah.
Like the summer protests. He might not have got through that.
Chris
Bruno, Kevin McGran, Graham Hoffman, Chris Tucker, Derek Towson, who is my brother. We have different last names, and I'll explain it even though Ansley thinks that she already has it figured out. Sean Dowdy, the Seafood King, Guy Patterson, Brian Bachner, Toscani Rodriguez, the Purple Belt King. Yeah, he's still a purple belt. I'm sure he's not a brown belt yet. Yeah, I said it, Toscani. What? And our man, Sean, the Boner King, king of all boners. And of course,
he wakes up ready to go every morning.
Every morning. He goes to sleep ready to go. That dude is ready to go. He's the king.
Yeah.
He's the king. The king has returned. The king has never left. And then our man, John Montag.
Yeah.
Who Ansley doxed last week. We're re-doxing him. I apologize. What up? Gave us some good information. And thank you so much all for listening. We love you all. You're currently listening to Melissa Vile Kingdom and her band, Circadian Clock. Check her stuff out on YouTube, Beethoven Violin. And check out her band, Circadian Clock. Good stuff. Thank you so much for listening, guys. We love you.
See ya.